techniques that you use that kind of helped you in the beginning, you know, improve your dreaming experience?
Well, when I first joined, it actually took me about 2 weeks before I had my first lucid dream.
Oh, really?
Um,
Took me a couple months.
some people it just takes that same day, which I'm very jealous of.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
well, I think what helped me a lot the first time was I started practicing the wake back to bed,
Oh, yeah.
and so I'd get up in the middle of the night and usually get on the forums for a little while, and then head back to bed. And uh, it was kind of fun the very first time I realized I was dreaming, and because I was like in sort of a scary kind of situation, but then I just kind of looked around and I'm like, wait, this isn't actually real. So it was a really fun experience, and one that I continually hope to repeat. Let's see. The mild techniques have also helped, just and especially some of the reality checks is a big thing too. Just
Oh, yeah.
making sure to take time and look around and see what's really going on.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You're kind of learning the difference between, just asking yourself flippantly, am I dreaming? You're just saying yes or no, as opposed to really just taking a look at what's around you and what's going on, and asking yourself questions that really make you think about whether or not what's going on makes sense.
Yeah.
What have I been doing? What am I going to do? Where am I?
Huh.
And so just taking the time to think about those things really helps when you're actually in a dream.
I remember I had a few blunders myself with the wake back to bed. Yeah, I remember the first few times I just shut the alarm off and I'd go right back to sleep. But once I stuck with it, like I could see the benefits of that, and it's like you can try so many different techniques from there because you're already kind of groggy, and it's really easy to do like willed or other visualizations or incubating dreams. So yeah, that's very helpful, and it was also helpful to jot down a few of the dreams that I did remember too. So.
Right, it definitely helps with your recall.
Oh yeah, for sure. So is there any like pretty exciting dreams that you had, lucid or non-lucid, that really kind of stuck out for you over the time you've been in dream views?
There have been a few every now and then. Let's see. I'm trying to think of someone in particular. Well, one thing I've noticed is just some of the scenery that I see in my dreams, and it's not always the same place, but at the same time I've noticed that there are similar characteristics. Like I'm oftentimes on hills or close to the ocean or something like that, and it's just interesting going through the memory of being in that location and just noticing really how beautiful those landscapes are.
Oh yeah, yeah.
hmm
And yeah, sometimes they can seem very, very, very real too.
So you just wake up and you wonder, have I really been there? And
Yeah,
so,
it's
sometimes it's just a different version of a place that you've actually been.
yeah,
So I just find that interesting.
yeah. What about? Do you have any memorable lucid dreams in particular, or things or things you like to do in lucids that have been that have been a very satisfying thing for you to do?
Well, unfortunately, I'm a little scarce on the lucid dream end of things, but there are a few memorable occasions. One in particular, it was probably like my third or fourth lucid dream. I was in my dorm room when I became lucid, and
Yeah.
I did the plug the nose reality check, and
Yeah.
I was thinking about jumping out my window, but then for a second I realized, I really should check and see if I'm asleep, because if I just jumped right out and I wasn't dreaming, then this could end badly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of amused me when I woke up.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I did end up jumping out the window. It was fun.
Yeah. All right. I think we're coming up to the last question that I have for you. It's kind of a short interview, but are there any like goals or dreaming goals that you have for the future? Like you said, you haven't had a lucid in a little bit of a while, so maybe
Yeah,
that.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Um, well, one of the goals that I have is there's a dream that I had when I was little, and it just kind of raised a couple questions for me. And I'm hoping that someday in a lucid dream I can try and revisit that location and see um, if I can find out a little bit more information about what was going on. Um, Another thing is, well, when I was younger, I, even though I didn't have lucid dreams, I still managed to have some, actually, fairly good control over some aspects of the dream, so I could fly, without really thinking about it. And but I've kind of lost that over the years, and so I'm hoping to kind of regain some of that too, just being able to enjoy it more.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it for this interview, Shannon. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and
Well, thanks for having me.
yeah, it's not a problem. Okay, so.